Hi YouTube, I'm in Big Sur, California. I'm gonna show you guys around, show you what the coast looks like. Once you hop on Highway 1, which is what connects Big Sur and Monterey and like Pebble Beach, this kind of stuff is just scattered along the entire highway. Amazing. I will say the sand here, I always like to do a sand report, but it's very like pebbly. It's not like a fine grained sand that you get like in, say, the Bahamas. Hello, okay, editing these in bed. You can have a sheer cliff like this. The ocean is right here. Typically you have some type of slope, right? So the wind and the rain and all the elements and stuff can work together to wither down that sedimentary material, those larger rocks, into a finer grained sand. But since it's sheer like this, it happens super quick and you get coarse sand. We are now at Garapta State Park. Once again, the views pretty much anywhere you go in Big Sur are amazing. So when you come down these stairs at the Garapta State Park, it allows you to get really close to the water. So almost you can just basically be right on top of it. Check this out. There's a super famous bridge called like Gixby or Zixby Bridge or something, and it's like right over here. It's right here. Trying to like stop and get on that bridge is actually super difficult because everyone stops there and there's like a limited amount of parking spot. It's really just a bridge, but I guess the historic significance makes it interesting to people. Just a fun bridge. It's actually called the Bixby Bridge. The reason why it's so famous is because it was a huge breakthrough in connecting the coastline. So there's the Bixby Creek, and this bridge was created and goes over top of that creek. It's also super famous because it's in a lot of car commercials. So if you drive long enough, you make it to this little place called the Village. And there's like a whole bunch of little stores, coffee shop. There's a general store. There's like, I guess like a little park that you could let your dog out and go, so you can go pee and shit at. Now we're at this place called Nepenthe that I once ate at probably when I was 6 years old. I was out of this hippie commune up the road that I stayed at for 2 months called Esalen. But this place, Nepenthe, had one of the best cheeseburgers I have ever had. So we're gonna go try it. There's also, so there's Nepenthe, which is up here on the very top. And there's this place called the Phoenix store, which is here. And I guess the lore behind the Phoenix store is it's a unique gifts for the body, mind, and spirit. Which, honestly, code is basically like some hippie shit. Probably selling a lot of overpriced rocks and stones. But, yeah, we'll go check it out, see what it looks like. What do you think?
It's a look.
I think my head's just too big. I feel like I like breed like alpacas or something with this on. Once you make it to the back of the store, they have this super cool view. Probably one of the best views. One thing I do also like about Nepenthe is that it's the only restaurant in this area that you can like kind of eat lunch with a view of the entire Big Sur coast. So this is Nepenthe right behind us, and then this is the view. Eating a cheeseburger, and you look up and see this. Oh, Martinelli sparkling apple juice. Alright, most of the people watching this probably know me for my cooking videos, but this is our steak frites. Got a cup of potato and lentil soup, and then that's the ambrosia burger that they're known for. I'll give you a review. Let's give you a taste test. I will say this was supposed to be steak frites for the filet mignon, but this is a ribeye, nonetheless. And I'm trying to remember what this sauce was. Looks like it's got like some like nuts or something. Oh, this is like a mustard butter. Pretty fire. Also, their French fries, very crispy. I go 8.4 out of 10, but with the view, it's hard to not give it a 10. This is the ambrosia burger, what they're known for. It's served on a French onion bun. Not a French onion, just French bun. Delicious. Oh, really good. All right, we're gonna try this potato lentil soup. I mean, I guess it's all right. Shameless plug. My potato soup recipe, way better. Also, here's a link right here. Now we're gonna try their apple pie. When it comes to pies, I really like a good crust. I want to be able to hear like a crust. This is like a little bit softer. It's almost more like a cobbler. Was this a cobbler? No, it's a pie. If I turn my brain off and tell myself that this is a cobbler, it's pretty good. I would go, fuck, this is hard. Because I know there's an old lady that makes these and she works here. But I can't lie, 6'8". Sorry. As of November 23rd, 2025, gas in the Big Sur gas stations is $7.50 per gallon, which is more than double what it costs in Texas right now. If you're heading north from Monterey, south through Big Sur, once you hit the last gas station in Big Sur, there's 40 miles before you're able to hit your next gas station. So the reason it's called Big Sur is because when the Spanish conquistadors came and decided to explore over here back in like the 1700s, they named it. I'm sure it had a Native American name before that, but yeah. And obviously, since they were Spanish, they didn't call it Big Sur, they called it Grande Sur. The way these cliffs are set up is very similar to the coast of, not Spain, but Portugal. It reminds me of like Nazir, where they have the annual big wave, or I guess biggest waves in the world are over there. We had a sailing yacht tour yesterday. Captain was telling us that in close to Monterey, within maybe 20 or so minutes, they have the annual big wave surf contest where people come and surf Mavericks. So if you're a surfing fanatic or just know surfing in general, you probably have heard of Mavericks. And it's a place where they have like 30, 40, I want to say sometimes 50-foot waves. And it's hard to think and fathom a 50-foot wave. But then once you come down, and I came a little bit closer to the coast so I can show you guys this, I'll zoom in so you can see the sheer velocity and weight of these fucking waves when they crash. You can realize and kind of see how quickly a wave could get maybe 30 or 40 feet. And just imagine how if you fall off your surfboard, that wave is gonna crush you. So check out this. So watch this wave right here crash over these rocks. So I know that wave didn't look super crazy, but you have to keep in mind that we are probably 150 feet off of the sea level. That wave is massive. Easily, I'm guessing probably at least like 25 feet. A lot of the land over here is private, but there's a good amount of trails that you can kind of find as long as you're just driving along the highway. And if you come at sunset, like we are right now, the way the light is dancing off of the water, and since we're here in November, there's not as many people I think as there would be in the summer. So this pretty much wraps up my Big Sur tour, but we'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. I'm waking up and I'm gonna go for a run, and I guess I'll show you guys how close this hotel is to the actual water. So let's go. Oh, that wasn't very long. I just finished my run. I probably hit maybe a mile and a half out. I'm gonna do a mile and a half back, but I just decided to just sit for a second. I'm not the most spiritual person by any means, but honestly, with this view, it's kind of hard to be upset about anything because it's just very relaxing, very soothing. I feel like humans were definitely made to be by the water. That only makes sense, but yeah, man. If you're in like a landlocked area like I am, like in Dallas, try and take a little mini vacay to go see some water. It's fucking releases all your stress. I just felt all my stress just melting away. All right, YouTube, this is gonna be the end of this vlog. Got to see my sister get married. Went on a sailing yacht. Saw a lot of sea lions. Explored Big Sur. So if you guys like, subscribe, man. That's it.